Good morning, folks. Welcome aboard another day building EV. Today, you will probably not be surprised, but having started doing the ceiling, then I have realised that the important thing is actually being able to put it up and leave it up. And the way of doing that is the ceiling will butt into this wall. It'll come in there. So I have been delaying putting in this wall for a long time. In actual fact, I kind of, the bulkheads need to go in for the way that I'm building the boat. The bulkheads need to go in first, but putting the bulkheads in obviously makes things difficult to move from one end of the boat to the other. So I have been avoiding it. You know, I've got plenty of wood and things that will go down that other end into the bedroom. So anyway, the time is now. I'm going to start building the bulkhead. In a further surprise to nobody, then obviously I didn't start by actually working on the bulkhead. I started by tidying because I wanted to figure out which bits of wood were going where so that I didn't have to move them afterwards. So I tidied the back of the boat, moved everything up to the front, then laid all the bits of upper wall out that I had, decided which ones were going to go where, and started cutting them to length so that, well, by the end of this, then I have all of the upper walls cut to length, ready to go in. I need to obviously cut the portholes in them and stuff, which I'll do when I'm putting them up, which will be after the bulkheads have gone in. But you might notice that I've also kind of upgraded the lighting down at the back of the boat. So anyway, having got all of the walls cut to length, then I now can move on to actually doing the bulkhead itself. A little gem that I forgot to mention is that whilst establishing which bits of wood were going to be which upper walls, then it gave me the opportunity to run through the bits of wood that are going to go onto this bulkhead. And I need 4 half sheets to make this bulkhead, 2 for each side, if you see what I mean. Unfortunately, I haven't got those on this boat, so I'm going to have to go over and make those. Fortunately, they will be small enough so that I can fit them in the car. So anyway, I carried on using a board that I believe has a factory edge, obviously using it across the entire width of the floor so that I could get as accurate as I could. Unfortunately, it's not right. So then I set about measuring and figuring and thinking, and I decided that I needed to build or give myself some verticals. So I went and got some bits of wood from Tilly, which makes me happy because they're no longer on Tilly and getting in the way. I cut them to length. These will go actually on top of these the floor bearers, whatever they're called, and the bit in the middle will get cut out. And then then I started playing about and adjusting and seeing what I could do to get it right, and well, not a lot is the answer. Well, I've never made a door frame before, and this is 65 at the top and 63 at the bottom. Clearly that's not good enough, whatever. I think I have a plan. I think I'm going to go and get a bit of ply, and I'll make it absolutely square, and then I can put that in the hole and build around that. Seems like a way to go. I'm sure there are plenty of others, but I'm also sure that I'm on a boat and nothing's square. So referencing off other things is difficult, problematic. I mean, where these frames are now, then they pretty much line up with just inside the outside edge of each of the tracks. So that would suggest that the tracks are in the right place. But then clearly this line is not the same place as this line relative to these two lines, which I did by measuring and stuff. So I don't know. I'll figure it out.